What's up everyone? I hope you're having a wonderful day and want to welcome you to this guide about the different clan roles and team games of Northgard. These roles are pretty much common knowledge in the higher ranks of the ladder and can drastically change your strategy for the game, based on which role you are expected to fill in your team. Generally there are 5 different roles which can or need to be filled in a team game, and sometimes clans are even expected to fill multiple of these roles if they are able to. So let's dive into the video, and I want to thank everyone who liked, commented and subscribed on the last video, since it really helped to get it recommended to a lot more people than usually. But now let's go with... The clear clan is responsible to clear the tiles that surround its teammates' territory from any neutrals. The clans that will naturally fill that role will be the wolf or the lynx clan, since they will earn resources by clearing the neutral. The bear clan is generally also able to clear out its teammates, but doesn't gain anything from it and is therefore not the best choice, while still being a lot better than having no designated clear clan in the team. The clear clan should aim to clear out all wolves on areas its teammates want to colonize and the tiles surrounding those the first year, and leave all bears, draugrs and fallen valkyries for later. The only real exception would be if one of its teammates' lore has spawned on a tile with draugrs or a bear on it and it still seems realistically clearable. Keep in mind that you can also jump through one tile of neutrals to reach your teammates if needed. But if there are more, one of your teammates might be forced to build a camp to at least help you a little bit. In general, you shouldn't build a war camp if you got a clear clan in your team, and you should wait for it to come around and clear you. If you are forced to do so, you should still try to not deny too many resources from it while not getting yourself in danger too much. The scouting clan will be the clan scouting the tiles of the opposing team and the rest of the map. Players should still scout all the tiles surrounding their own territory, since it's not the scouting clan's responsibility to do the early game scouting, but rather all the scouting that requires an upgraded scout camp. It isn't the best idea to have multiple players in the team upgrading a scout camp and weaken their eco by having to run scouts, so that's why usually one player will be doing it alone. Generally, this can be done by a lot of clans, but there are a few clans which are naturally pretty good at it. But a lot of the eco clans can also do it pretty easily while still losing a bit of tempo when doing it. If you have multiple eco clans in your team, you should let the one scout that has access to multiple stone deposits, since an eco clan with a single stone should use every single stone to upgrade their eco. The scout clan should always be communicating on when and where it is supposed to scout first, since the other teammates might be planning to attack a specific opponent at a specific time, so it can be crucial to actually have them scouted at that time. The support clan is one of the roles that isn't a necessity for every team game you are playing, meaning you can do just fine without one. Yet they can help the other clans in their team to perform a lot better than they would ever be able without them. The clan that would naturally fill that role would be the squirrel clan, since its meal mechanics are usually the most effective if you share them with the whole team and try to boost their strategies or armies. The goat clan with the oftentimes seen relic rush would definitely also count as a support clan, since it trades a lot of its early game tempo away for rushing the relic and giving away quite substantial feast bonuses to its teammates, letting them perform a lot stronger than they otherwise could. If you can manage to get up a big army while supporting your teammates, that is great, but you shouldn't feel too bad if your army isn't as big as the one of your teammates, since you obviously traded off a lot of your tempo to boost them. But you should nonetheless try to get up as much as you can and try to not let them fight alone. If you end up needing to push into a tile where an opposing army is already waiting, you should try to be the first one running in, since your army will probably be the one with the least attack buffs, and with the goat relic and the running feast you can even tank pretty well and negate a big part of the incoming damage to your teammates. The eco clan basically does that what most new Northgard players sometimes even love a little bit too much. You basically sit back and try to upgrade your eco as much as you can to get a really high gold count, army and gold production, so you can also rebuild your army quickly in the case it gets lost in a fight. There are quite a few clans that can fill this role, but the first ones that come to mind should be the Stag, Kraken, Ox and Dragon clan, since they can reach insane eco states in which it can be a real struggle to get rid of them. To get there as quick as possible, there should be a clear clan in your team which tries to clear the eco clan first, since it will benefit the most from not building a war camp and not losing villagers in the early game. If you happen to not have 2 stones for each player of your team, you should watch out to give it to the eco player, since it usually will have the most use for it and can even scout for your team in the case nobody else can do that. In the best case scenario, the eco player should fully focus on its eco if it's realistically possible, without another player of your team losing too much tempo. The Eco Clan should still be in constant communication with its team, because it usually can't take as long as it wants, if there isn't a teammate constantly pressuring the other team. So it should be clear to the rest of the team when it is time to go. The Pressure Clan is oftentimes also referred by a different name, but it involves a word I can't use right here, so we're gonna go with Pressure Clan. Just like the support clans, the Pressure Clan is not a necessity for every team game, but it can buy your Eco Clan a lot of time to reach a really strong eco state that will be pretty hard to stop for the opposing team. The first clan that comes to mind talking about pressuring the opponents is of course the Snake Clan, but the Wolf and Lynx Clan also have the ability to do so if they choose so. Playing the Pressure Clan is one of the hardest roles in Northgard, since you want to pressure your opponents enough to force a reaction from them, but not lose all your army while doing it so you can come back later or attack a different flank. You want to reach your opponents as soon as you can, because in the early stages of the game most strategies are the most vulnerable or not even remotely ready to defend an attack. In the best case scenario, you force an overreaction out of the opposing team which will destroy their tempo and give your teammates a chance to outrun them with their eco. In the worst acceptable case, you at least damage one of the player's eco so much that he doesn't bring more army than you to the deciding fight. Which is definitely not going to be a lot, since your focus shouldn't be on your eco at all, but rather on reaching your opponents as fast as you can. Don't lose faith too quickly if your first attack were defended well and it seems like you didn't do any damage. Since the psychological pressure you put on the player you keep on attacking can sometimes even be enough to have them make bad decisions or end up in a bad defense a little bit deeper into the game. This were my guide on the different roles in the team games of Northgard. I hope that you enjoyed the video and might even learned a thing or two along the way. If you did and want to see more content like this, remember to leave a like and share the video so as many new players as possible will get the chance to see it. With that, I want to wish all of you a lovely day and a lot of fun playing on our favorite island. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!